Welcome to my first ever Lego set review, not only on this channel, but just ever. I've never done one of these. I've always longed to do one, but anyways, so welcome to my first ever Lego review. This is very special to me, and this set is pretty special to me. This is one I've wanted for a long time. It's Lego set 70746, Condrai Copter Attack. It's from Lego Ninjago. It's a pretty good looking set. You know, it has 311 pieces, comes with 3 minifigures, 3 pretty well designed minifigures. Like, these figures are pretty solid. And the build itself is just a good looking helicopter. I'm going to just give my opinions on this set and show you all the details and the play features and show you the minifigures up close. Let's get into it. All right, I wanted to take a look at the box first, and I mean, it's kind of hard to tell from where I had the camera, but the box is just the box has a really sweet design. I love, you know, Kai up there in the corner and the snake symbol that's, you know, back there. It's really nice. Whoops. It's a pretty good looking box, you know, pretty simple. Shows you the set straightforward, the figures down there, and it shows you them up at the top with their names. It's got Skylar, Izor, and Master Chen. Well, it actually just says Chen, but you know. And then on the back of the box is where it shows you the play features and shows us some scenes. It shows you the net launcher right there, and then just the flick fire missiles that are up there, and then that the wings can fold up and down, which I'll show you here in a little bit. But overall, it's a pretty simple box, solid design. Not me messing up, but you know, I really like this season, season 4, that this set came from, and I just feel like those sets were really good, and this is no exception. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at the 2 builds for the set first. The first of which is just this little speeder. I don't know what you'd call this little flying device that Skylar uses to just escape capture for Master Chen, and it's got some good part usage. I like how they use the I don't know what this is, but like this triangle piece in the middle to connect it all. It's got Warden stud to represent, I think, fire, some flame in the back. I really like how the katanas give it a nice flare. It's good detail. And then the silver smooth studs just give it some nice greeveling as well. The color scheme is pretty simple. It's just red and black, but I do like that red color. It does its job. And you can place a figure on top of it and have them surf around on it. I mean, there's not much you can do with it, but at least it's pretty accurate to what we see in the show. All right, so the main build of this set, the whole thing that it all revolves around, is the Condrai Copter itself, and this is it. And I think, first of all, I really like how this thing looks. It looks, let me just remove this. It looks menacing, it looks good. It's, you know, it's a pretty straightforward helicopter. I love its design. I love that it's snake themed. The dark tan color that they use is one of my favorite colors. I really like that color. And there's some highlights of black and purple. I love all the purple detailing. The stickers on this also aren't that bad. I like the detail that it gives. Like, you can see the almost like a spine that's running down the back of this whole ship, if you will. And so I guess starting from front to back, we have a head which has eyes. If we lift this up, you can actually kind of see the eyes in there, right? And this is supposed to kind of be a snake head. I like how there's like fangs on the front. You can also see the net here, which I'll launch here in a little bit. There's purple streaks that's running across the whole thing. There's a snake, or not a snake, sorry, a skeleton torso up here for some nice detailing. And then I like the bone detail that runs across the whole model itself. The wings of this thing look good. It kind of looks like they're big rotors, you know, 2 wings. The net just fell out. I'll fix that later. But anyways, I like the, I don't know what you would call this, but this propeller, I guess, if you will, that's in the middle. It has, or there's one here, and then there's obviously one on the other side as well to match. And the wings actually are on ratchet joints, so they can move up and down just like that. So you can angle it however you would want. and have the wings in a down position, maybe if it's landed, and then maybe up if it's like in attack mode, flying or whatever. Overall, I like how those wings look. They look pretty good. Nice detailing. These are on not ratchets, but joints, so you can swing them, or on hinges. Sorry, they're on hinges that you can swing. Of course, they have you put them like this to obviously make it the best. But if you wanted, you could change them around, maybe fold them in for whatever reason. There's flick fire missiles on either side. So there's one over here, and then there's one on the right wing as well. And all you have to do to obviously fire that is just flick it, and there it goes, it fires. And same thing on the other side. And the cockpit, there's 2 seats. Let me move this for you. There's 2 seats. First of all, I love the like almost rib cage looking design here, I guess. I really like how that looks. It really does look like it's like the body of a snake, if you will. But there's like bones in there for the control panel, and there's a seat here. And then on the other side, there's a button to launch the net, which I will show you right now. All right, so all that you need to do to launch the net is actually just push on this lever back here. There's a lever, a lever back here that you push on that has an axle that runs all the way through, and it pushes on the net at the front. And I guess what we can try to do is, let's see, is capture Skylar here. So all you'd have to do is, again, just push on the back of this and it will fire. I don't have the best angle for this. It just fired already. Let me see if I can reload that and show you one more time. Okay, so I guess this is how you load it. You just fold it up and then you just shove it in there. Sorry, I just bumped the camera. You just shove it in there. And now that the net is all loaded, we can come back here and just push on that and it fires, and oh look, we actually kind of landed it. So that's a really fun feature. You can shoot it at your friends if you want, or the target, like you're supposed to shoot at Skylar with her device and capture. That's what it's meant for, but you don't have to do that if you want. I personally just leave it off because it looks better. The model looks better without the thing there, and with this pushed back instead of being out, So I personally have the net off whenever I have it displayed or whatever, but you can do what you want. Then the back of the jet, kind of like how this looks almost like a tail. I mean, it is a tail. Sorry, I call it a jet. It's a helicopter. It's not a helicopter. It is kind of a helicopter. What am I talking about? It is a helicopter. The back of the helicopter's tail looks like a tail. I love the teeth details here. I don't know if there's supposed to be teeth or not, but I like how this actually kind of looks like it maybe could be like the tail of a snake, like it's skeleton snake tail, if you will. I love the purple detailing. Again, that's like just all across this model. I love this purple streak that gets mainly covered up by the bone here. I think that just looks really good. Just gives it a nice pop of color. Overall, this color scheme is just really good. Dark tan, there's a little bit of light tan in here, and then the purple all throughout, just it looks amazing. It really does. Really flows with the Condrai theme. Another one of these rotors, if you will. This can turn around. I don't know why you would turn it, but it can. That's something that's there, and it just forms the back of the model. And that's pretty much everything with the Condrai Copter itself. It's a solid build. I enjoyed it. This build process wasn't too hard. It was really fun to build this thing up, and it looks good. I mean, I like just looking at this thing, and the play features are there too. It's also pretty switchable. You can pick this up and swing it around. I don't have a lot of motion to show you, but like it's not gonna fall apart in your hands. It's nice. I love that. All right, but with that, let's take a look at the figs. All right, the minifigure selection for this set is actually like phenomenal. Like, it's actually so good. These 3 figures are some of the best figures that we got from that wave. Well, 2 of them anyways. And they're all really good. Like, the detail on them is great. So we have Izor, Master Chen, and Skylar, all really good figures, and they I know Skylar is exclusive to this set, and I'm pretty sure that Izor is also exclusive to this set. Granted, there is a new-ish legacy version of Izor that came out, I think in 22, but yeah, so if you missed out on this figure, or you know, want a new one, that one is out there. But anyways, Izor comes with this phenomenal sword pieces and a Condrai blade, which just looks so good. I mean, the hilt is in the shape of a snake's head, you know, if you can kind of see that, which just looks amazing. And then the purple on it, and it just, oh, I love this piece. This might be the best piece in the whole set. And he himself looks really good too. I mean, he's got a nice leather jacket. Here, let me remove this so it stops, so we can see more detail. But he's got a beautiful, like, just his detail's really good. He's got that beautiful like snake design on his head, and his eye, which just like looks really cool. That shiny metallic eye that he's got, because he's, you know, missing his natural one or whatever. And then he has a necklace that's literally a snake tooth, I'm assuming, and a cool leather jacket on. And he's got, you know, purple legs with like some toe detailing and a chain that's running across it and some bandages. I'm not sure what that is. His belt buckle is literally, if it'll focus, come on, is literally two snakes holding it together. I think that's really cool. He's got two snakes literally holding his belt together. That looks cool. And then the back of this figure has that Condrai symbol. There's not too much else going on there, but you know, the Condrai symbol on his back looks pretty good. And he's got a good mohawk as well. I like that. I also like the red detailing that's like around his eyes, you know? I think that just like makes him look a lot more menacing. The second figure is Master Chen himself. Oh my goodness, I love this figure so much. This has been one of my most sought after figures, and I just recently got it this year, but man, it just looks really cool. First of all, his accessory is a little weird. I don't know why they gave him like a Wolverine claw, but it's there for whatever reason. He has it. It's nothing special. It's not important. But this figure is so good. Man, he's got the beautiful Condrai symbol on his back, but he doesn't have his cape in this. But obviously, giving him a cape is pretty easy. But dude, his headdress, oh my goodness, his headdress is so cool. And he's got his beautiful Master Chen face. Look at that. He's got those sideburns, those massive sideburns, his beautiful goatee. Let's see if we can get a closer look. There we go. And he's got those the same red detailing around his eyes that just like make him look so menacing. He's also got really bushy eyebrows. Why is it not focusing? There we go. Look at those eyebrows, man. Doesn't he make you want to just buy ramen noodles? I also love his robes. He's wearing these sleek, really like fancy looking red robes with gold detailing, and there's almost like a, you know, like what is it, scales, like a scale pattern that's like running down with that silver. And he's got some gold detailing on his pants as well, which is just a continuation of his robe. And he's got that nice purple, almost like a belt, almost, that's like not like a belt, but you know what is this called? That's kind of like a belt, kind of like how the ninja have like the things that run down. Anyways, and he's got this beautiful looking necklace that has teeth attached to it and some more purple detailing, and his actual belt has some golden symbol and gold running down it, or it's a gold belt with a gold symbol. That's what it is, dude. But yeah, just look at this headdress. It's got the same base as the rest of the Condrai soldiers, just hats, but then it has this spine that comes across and then wraps around with the rib cage that holds a literal snake. Like, man, that is so cool. And the snake goes all the way around. Like, this headdress is one of the best that like I've seen in a good while, and this figure's pretty old. Like, we're talking about like a 2014 figure, and this minifigure is still phenomenal. I love him so much. And then Our third and final figure is probably my favorite from these three, and it's Skylar herself. Oh my goodness. Again, another figure I've wanted for a long time. Her accessory is that crossbow, which is nothing special, but I'm pretty sure we do see her use it in the show, so I guess it's accurate in that case. And then she also has, she's got that tie belt that, you know, is, what color is that? I'm not too sure, but it's kind of like an off orange, if you will, or yellow. And then that same yellow color is used as like the undershirt underneath. And then she's got these knee pads. She has like these knee pads and whatever it is on the side here on her hips that match, that are just nice armor that also match the belt that like runs, not really a belt, but like the strap that runs across her torso that has her symbol, which looks pretty cool. I'm not too sure what her symbol means, but I like its design. It looks neat. It's sleek. Also, she's got that hood piece that was introduced in season 1. This hood piece is one of the better ones that we've gotten for Ninjago, and I love its design. It looks really good. This whole figure is amazing. And then she has a quiver on the back to hold some arrows. And then I'll remove this to show you more of the back detail and her faces. All right, so with everything removed, we can see her face, which with those bright red eyebrows and her smirk that she has. And the back has this like, honestly, like essentially like another mask that comes down and covers it. And that looks really cool whenever you put the hood on, because then it kind of like, it kind of reminds me of like the Ninja Turtles when their eyes go like glow white whenever they're like really locked in or something. I don't know if I'm remembering that correctly, but you know, or that one Spider-Man character, that like fist guy or something. I don't know, I can't remember, but you know what I'm talking about. That's what this face kind of reminds me of. But it's got that orange, which is kind of tough to see, but you know, it's got the orange to cover it to match the mask when she has it on. And then there's that quiver again. Instead of being, you know, physical, it's printed to just, I don't know, just in case. And then you can kind of see the buckle there, and then the belt that comes back around, and more of that brown armor that just looks really good. And obviously, I don't have any of the other Jungle Ninja, but she matches them pretty well, and they all kind of have that same brown armor and stuff. But this figure is, it's another really good minifigure. All three of these figures are so good, right? Like they're like almost have perfect accuracy, and I love them so much. This set is pretty good. In terms of flaws, if I was trying to think of any, I guess I don't know. I guess I could nitpick and say that Master Chen should have had his cape, but I get that he couldn't sit in the thing. Actually, I didn't show you the figures inside of it, so yeah. But anyways, hang on. But before that, and this inclusion of the claw is also kind of a nitpick. I just lost that. I don't understand why he has that. And then I also, I guess, if this gray piece could have been red to actually match the rest of this. But other than that, I can't really think of anything too crazy to think about that's like bad. But I'm gonna set these figures inside and I'll show you that. So obviously you can just lift that up and plop them in just like that. Izor is now controlling or flying this thing, and then we can turn it around and we can put Chen inside as well. Wow, his arms are kind of stiff. His headdress is a bit big, so it's kind of hard to get in there, but you can get it in there. And then now they're flying it. That's what it looks like with the figures inside. If it focuses, he's not fully in, but that's okay. I knocked him out. But, you know, it holds them pretty nicely. They're not obviously inside because the inside is like actually just too small. But it works. It holds them. And even in the show, there wasn't too much of an inside. So, you know, it's not too far off from perfect show accuracy, if you will. But with that, I would like to thank you all so much for watching my first ever review. I know this wasn't probably the best and doesn't have the highest quality that you could get from other set reviews. But I want to thank you so much for giving me your time and attention. And I would like to ask you all to consider leaving a like and subscribing and letting me know in the comments what you think about this set. And with that, I will catch you all in the next one. Goodbye, my friends.